Been tricked, been conned, thinking I was getting 2 separate subscriptions. This whole time it's just been one. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. So today we're going to be unboxing 2 boxes, a Glossy Box and the Look Fantastic box. And I picked these 2 boxes to unbox and compare to each other for a very specific reason. And that is because I received a comment on one of my last videos where I did like a whole bunch of unboxings in one, and somebody said the reason that Look Fantastic and Glossy Box seem similar is because like they're the same. And I thought that was very compelling. So I looked into it just a little bit and it turns out that Glossy Box and Look Fantastic are owned by the same company. Now this is like a massive company. It's called the Hut Group. They own like a billion things. I think they own another subscription box, some like vitamin stuff, some different like skincare brands and makeup brands. I know they own Illamasqua, one of my least favorite brands of all time. I've never had an allergic reaction like I had to that Illamasqua eyeliner, and now I'm like terrified of just the brand in general. So today I wanted to really compare these 2 boxes to see exactly how similar they are. I do know they already have some similarities. They are both UK based boxes and they have a very similar price point. So Glossy Box I believe is $18 and Look Fantastic I think is $19. So right there we have a couple of similarities, and I saw somebody post on Reddit that they had signed up for Look Fantastic and instead of receiving their Look Fantastic box, I got a Glossy Box instead. So for all we know, these are packaged together in the same factory. They're owned by the same group. Are they basically the same box? I don't know. Let's unbox them and find out. Before we get started, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service where you get to pick a new designer fragrance to try out every month for only $17. I personally love perfumes and fragrances. I used to have like a little fragrance collection, but honestly committing to a full-size, pretty expensive fragrance can be pretty intimidating. But with Scentbird you get a 30-day supply of whatever fragrance that you pick out to really try it before you commit to that full-size bottle. There are over 600 designer brands to choose from like Prada, Gucci, and Versace, plus there are indie labels like Skylar, Heretic, and Confessions of a Rebel. And you guys know that I love to smell just like a crisp fall day all year round. I like spicy, sweet, vanilla heavy scents, but with Scentbird I also get to expand my horizons. So this month I'm very excited to be trying LoveMe, the Onyx perfume by Tous. This floral fruity scent has notes of hazelnut, peony, and sandalwood, and it smells really rich. Girl Jane by Bahia, which is creamy with hints of soft floral and powder and notes of peach nectar, water lotus, and cashmere musk. Pink Sugar Red Velvet that has the most rich, sweet candy-like scent with notes of strawberry, caramel, and vanilla. And then finally Givenchy Hot Couture that has notes of raspberry, magnolia, and amber vetiver that really comes through and smells a bit spicy. So it's really nice to be able to experience fragrances that I typically wouldn't have. Plus I just love these adorable little magnetic cases that protect the fragrance files and make taking your fragrance on the go so easy. So if you would like to give Scentbird a try, be sure to click my link below and use my code Alexandria2 for 55% off your first month of Scentbird. That means that your first month would only be about $8, which I think is a really good deal. So again, be sure to click the link below and use my code Alexandria2 to find your new favorite fragrance for only about $8. So let's start off here with our Glossy Box. That's actually very heavy for a Glossy Box. Both these boxes are also from April and this year, which is exciting. Oh cute! It has a different design box this month. I feel like the past couple months that we've opened together have been just like their standard pink box. This one's a little bit different. I did kind of stamp it a little bit right there though. Ooh, I like this month. I like the color of the little ribbon and the tissue paper. I think that looks really nice. Okay, the very first thing we have in here is a little pack of just the shiniest, most yellow scrunchies. And you know what? I kind of feel like these are all this outfit is missing. I look like I'm straight from the 1980s. Can y'all see this blue and purple eyeshadow with my little like floppy bun with just the tiniest scrunchie for the tiniest amount of hair with this like peach thing? If I had on some like blue spandex, I look like I would be ready to like sweat it out with Richard Simmons. This yellow like super shiny scrunchie could really complete like my 1980s athleisure look. Machine washable. Never thought about machine washing my scrunchies. These 2 little scrunchies are from the Vintage Cosmetic Company. They say that they're satin, so it's supposed to help like protect your hair, which is nice. But I mean, yeah, these are fine. These are okay. They are just like the yellow. They're very, very yellow. It's a little canary for me. There are so many little crinkles in here. Like half of this box is just crinkles. Oh, okay, so next up in here we have a little brush. This is from LaRousse. Okay, there's definitely, yeah, that's definitely a much easier way to do that. Every single brush that we get from LaRousse has this little like kind of pokey handle to it. It's just slightly textured. This time it's pink though. I feel like typically the handles are black. This is a tapered blending brush. And yeah, I like the shape of this. I feel like this would be nice for, you know, all your tapered blending needs. It's pretty soft and it's also pretty dense, and I do like getting brushes, so nice. All right, next up we have a little squeezy tube. Every Glossy Box has got to have at least one. Oh, okay, interesting. So this item here is from Elemis. It is a superfood glow priming moisturizer, and if you guys just watched my last FabFitFun unboxing, you'll know that my face is so unmoisturized that it's peeling itself off. It's like doing a chemical peel without any chemicals. It's just natural. I'm just shedding like a lizard. It says this is a kombucha glow moisturizer, and I'm really into the moisturizer part. I don't know how much I'm into the kombucha part. I feel like from what I've heard, that stuff smells a little bit on the stinky side, so I don't know what this is gonna smell like. I'm assuming because the front here says superfood, that on the back they were required, I'm sure by some type of law, that they had to say do not eat in all capital letters. This is supposed to leave your skin with a dewy glow, and that's something I could definitely use, so I'm gonna see what this smells like. I've never smelled kombucha, so I don't really know if it's gonna, like, if what I smell in this is kombucha. Oh, it's an interesting color. It almost looks like a tinted moisturizer. There's just like the tiniest little hint of tint. It doesn't smell bad. It smells just like kind of clean. It does feel honestly super moisturizing on the back of my hands. So this could be nice. It really could. I do feel like it is a little bit glowier on this side. Oh, my goodness. Look at the difference between the back of my two hands. Can you guys see that? This one definitely has kind of like a reflective sheen to it, whereas this one's pretty matte. I might actually like this. Alrighty, the next thing we have in here, I swear to you, I have 7,000 of these, or I have had at some point 7,000 of these little 4-pan palettes from e.l.f. These definitely were $1 back in the day. I don't know how much these are worth now. They call it a bite-sized eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Very Bad. This is fine. It is fine. It's just something I've seen 1,000 times for some reason, and it's probably not like the most expensive item. I know that e.l.f. has raised their prices so much since they first began. I swear at some point everything on their site was like $1, $2, or $3, and then like if you ordered so much they sent you just like a whole big bag of free stuff, and sometimes I think they would do like 50% off their already $1 products, but that is not the case anymore. So this probably has a couple of dollars worth of value, but it's just a standard little e.l.f. palette. I would swatch this, but I'm sure I've swatched it before, and this would be really nice to slip into like a little pouch or something to donate to the women's shelter. Something like kind of small and travel size, like easy to carry around. So I'll probably just go ahead and donate this, like add it into like a little pouch with some other stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. So the next thing we have in here is a suspiciously dirty looking shower gel. Why is this so dirty looking? There's like stuff kind of spilled out around the edges and just like all over this. Just, it looks like it's been plucked out of somebody's shower and thrown into a subscription box. No safety seal or anything. There's like dry, crusty shower gel around the cap of it. I mean, truly and honestly, it doesn't just look like it's spilled in shipping, because there is none in the box at all. Like the box is dry. There's no remnants of shower gel, but like, look at that. That looks like a clump of somebody's makeup, and there's like other crusty bits around it. It literally looks used. It smells good. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. I'm definitely sure it's not used, because that would be weird. Daggone it. It looks so used. There's so many scratches on it, and literally there's like makeup all over it. This is from Givenchy, and it is a vanilla shower gel with chamomile in it, and like I said, it does smell really good. So I like a nice vanilla scent. I typically wear vanilla scents on like my perfumes and things, so I do like how this smells. I just really wish it would have some type of safety seal, or just not be so gross. Oh, and then finally, speaking of like vanilla scented perfumes, one of my favorite perfumes of all time is Commodity Gold. It's like a really strong vanilla scent perfume. I absolutely love it, and we have something else from Commodity here. It's not Commodity Gold, it's Commodity Paper. Are they actually talking about like actual commodities? Is that like the name? Is that the name? That gold is a commodity, paper is a commodity? Am I getting the definition of a commodity correct? Definition of commodity. Oh, okay. A raw material or a primary agricultural product that can be bought and sold, such as copper or coffee. A useful or valuable thing. So I guess maybe they could be going for something like that, especially like with the gold. So the scent space of this one is personal. I think they have 3 different levels like of how bold you want your fragrance to be. I let the alcohol dissipate just a little bit. Okay, now that it's starting to dissipate a little bit and not like burn your nostrils as much, this has a much more like kind of, oh, what does it smell like? It's kind of clean, a little bit of floral. There is at the very end maybe some type of like spice or amber or something. I don't really know, I'm bad at this, but it smells very different than the Commodity Gold. It doesn't have that kind of rich vanilla like gourmand scent. I don't think it smells bad whatsoever. It's not maybe my personal favorite type of scent. I like to smell like food most of the time, or, you know, like Halloween. This one seems a little bit more like, I don't know, like I would wear this to the office. This seems like a very office-y perfume. I wish it gave me some of the notes or something on here. That would be nice. There's a little thing that says scan me right here on the back. I think technology is so weird. How can I just hold my camera phone up to this and then it just takes me to the website? I don't get it. Oh, that's interesting. What it pulled up for me on my phone is, hey there, Ipster, as in like Ipsy? I think that's very interesting. So it has a coupon for basically anybody who scans this code, and it appears that it's supposed to be for Ipsy. I'm so confused. Like, are they all connected? Are they all the same box? Have I just been subscribed to the same like 47 boxes, but they're all the same company or something this whole time? I truly would not be surprised if basically like one giant corporation just owned like every single subscription box, and they all just like cross mingled with each other and gave the same products just so the money stays within like the corporation. That would not be surprising to me whatsoever, but I do think that is very curious that this took me to an Ipsy discount code. I think that's interesting. And I still don't know what notes are in this perfume. Oh, I'm getting heated. It's hot in here. All right, this little thing came with it. It also says scan me, so I'm gonna do that to see if maybe I can get some like prices or something. Lordy mercy, I'm sweating. Okay, so this does give me prices. For some reason, the very first one they have on here is the pink tapered blending brush with a very clearly black brush that looks totally different than the one that we received in the box. But okay, it's supposed to be $18, which is pretty expensive. Then we have the Elt. Yep, bite-sized eyeshadow in Berry Bad, which is $3. The vanilla shower gel that looks crusty, apparently is $16 for the full size of it. And then we have the perfume. 10 milliliters of it is $25. This is $25? No, I don't even know why they're saying that, because this is 5 milliliters. I don't even have that listed. The full size is worth $135, so this is worth $12.50 apparently. And then the glowing primer, 20 milliliters, is worth $23. The full size is worth $54, and we received 20 milliliters. So this is supposed to be 23 bucks. That's so expensive. I use so much in the back of my hand. And then the two little scrunchies are worth $6.99. So we should have some value in here, because like this is 23 bucks on its own and the box itself is 18. And we apparently got a few full-size items. So that is nice. This one was fine. This one was a fine glossy box, but I am now onto a glossy box having Ipsy codes inside of your boxes. I don't know what it means, but curious. This channel is just gonna like devolve or evolve, depending on how you look at it, into just like pure subscription box conspiracies, which I honestly think could be pretty fun. I could go full Charlie Day. We could get like the little red strings, you know, start taping things to the walls. It could be a good time. All right, but moving on here to our second box, and the second part of the conspiracy, we have the Look Fantastic Beauty Box. This feels incredibly light. It also opens in the weirdest way possible. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Look at all them squeezy tubes. That's typically what the Glossy Box looks like. All right, so the very first item we have inside of our Look Fantastic box is this sheet mask, which I could only imagine is absolutely terrifying on your face. It's pretty spooky on the package to begin with, but could you imagine that like plastered to somebody's face? This is the Show Me the Bunny. I mean, if you insist. There we go, nice and close up. Just haunting. This is an oil balancing sheet mask that is supposed to cleanse, tone, and hydrate. I don't know if I've ever heard of a sheet mask like cleansing before. That's kind of interesting. And this has orange cherry and blueberry extracts in it, and it says it's vegan, so you know, rest assured it's not an actual bunny face. Part of me wants to put this on right now, or save it for Halloween. I don't know. Either could work. So as anticipated, this is horrific. My whiskers are sliding on over my lip. That is downright spooky. Could you imagine just somebody walking in on me like this? Just wearing a perfectly normal regular face mask, nothing to see here. Next up in here, this, oh my gosh, there's nothing in this. Yeah, there's absolutely no product in this until like right about down here. And I know people were like, well, you gotta have space for air, like it would squirt out at you if you didn't have like an air pocket. But you don't need like 75 to 80% of air pocket. I don't think anyway. I think I mean even half, like a 50% air pocket, I think you'd be pretty good. This is from Carez. It is a super dose probiotic face mask. And I do remember from the last time that I received this product that it has like actual Greek yogurt in it. Apparently their highest concentration of Greek yogurt, which again, I ask myself, if you just put Greek yogurt on your face, is that better? I'm assuming not. I'm sure there's other things in here that are supposed to do good things for your skin. Oh, slather a super thick layer on dry, clean face. Typically, I feel like products are like, you know, apply a pea-sized amount. This one's like, no, slather it on. Get you like an offset spatula and just like frosting it onto your face. Now, I don't know how much you could actually slather a thick layer of this on your face with this little tube because there's barely anything inside of it. It says it's suitable for use overnight, but I'm assuming maybe you shouldn't slather in that scenario. I thought that could be a messy situation. Just Greek yogurt all over the place. Then next in our box of squeezy tubes, we have something from Mio. Mio, isn't that little like squirty drink thing? This is a Clay Away body cleanser 2-in-1 wash and mask. A body mask? I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. Next up, literally nothing. Actually, maybe nothing in this. Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. This one actually seems to have a decent amount of product in it. Well, when I say decent, it has like 45% product in it, which is more than we were seeing with that first one, but it's like really, really thin, which I wasn't anticipating. Oh, it's an oil. That's interesting. This is a rose hip fruit extract cleansing oil. Okay, that's a little bit different. I was wondering why I felt like absolutely nothing on the inside. It's because the product is so thin that it just was mushing around with me. This is from the brand Pie, and it's supposed to lift makeup away, so that's nice. Okay. Oh, this is also 90.5% organic and 100% natural, so oh, that sounds really nice. I kind of want to like squeeze a little bit out onto my hand just to kind of see the texture and stuff. I'm assuming the texture is probably oily, but we'll see. What an interesting decision to put it in a little squeezy tube like this. So it's just a little bit of like a yellowy oil. I think I'm detecting a little bit of rose. I thought rose hip was not rosy, so I don't know. I thought it would smell different, but I think there is a little bit of rose scent in here. A little drop that I put on the back of my hand is spreading a lot, so I'm assuming it would just take a little bit to lift off your makeup, and it actually feels really nice on the skin. So that's interesting, a little bit different. It is just a little squeezy tube with some skincare in it though, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is actually for your hair. This is a Paradox Repair Game Changer hair mask. And again, we were just talking about in my last video, my FabFitFun, like how dry the ends of my hair are currently. Like they are just so crispy. Like look at these little things. Just like little scraggly bits of hay. Like they're just so crunchy, and I'm not really 100% sure why. I haven't changed anything with my hair care routine or anything. So I'm definitely looking into things like masks, and this one says it's supposed to smooth and hydrate, which is something I definitely need. It's also sustainable, vegan, and Irish apparently, so that sounds lovely. It says you can apply this to wet or dry hair and then leave it for as long or as little as you'd like. So those are very, you know, open-ended instructions, which I personally like. I'm not the best instruction follower, so that's good for me. But yeah, I'll definitely give this a try. It has kelp seaweed for repair and rejuvenation, and I could use both of those things. And then finally, last but not least, we have something from Ciate London, and I'm really excited about this one because I think it's something that I've received before and I really, really liked. Kind of hoping it's in the same exact shade and everything. So this is a velvet lip liner, and I got a couple of these in some different boxes, and I loved the color. It was like almost My Lips But Better shade. This time it's in the shade Cocoa, and I can't remember if that's the correct color or not. Ooh, I don't know if it is. This one seems a bit deeper. Yeah, it does. I'll go ahead and give it a try though, just to see how it looks. Is that the right shade? I don't know. I have the worst memory in the whole world. I can't remember what the shade of a lip liner was. If it wasn't this shade, I do like this though. I think this is pretty as well. I applied this pretty thick, like I I outlined my lips and then I filled it in really good with the lip liner, and it is kind of like in My Lips But Better shade. This one might be a touch darker, or I might have just put on more layers than I did for the last one if it is the same shade. I like how this color looks on me, and I like the formula of this lip liner. I think it's pretty creamy and smooth, so yeah, I'm excited to have this. Okay, it appears that this box does not come with like any oh wait, maybe it does. There we go. And of course, it's the same kind of little scanny thing as it is in Glossy Box because of the same box, the same subscription. The conspiracy gets deeper. Oh, my flash is on. This little book here is made with the same exact program as Glossy Box. The little flip book thing made with Flippin' Book. That's what the last one said as well. Been tricked, been conned. Thinking I was getting 2 separate subscriptions. This whole time it's just been one. So we have the full-size Ciate London lip liner. It is 18 pounds. Okay, this one is in pounds. Is the last one in pounds and I just didn't even notice? No, I think that was not. Then we have the Krez Greek Yogurt little superdose thing. It says it's a deluxe size worth $8. Oh my gosh, not even $8, 8 pounds. The cleansing oil, they say it's worth 10 pounds for like that much, you know, cleansing oil. The Game Changer hair mask is worth $10.50. There's a bit more product in that one though than those others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't get that. That didn't come in this box. I'm missing 2 products out of this box. Apparently I was supposed to get a firming scrub worth £7.80, and then I was also supposed to get a nail varnish worth £11. So I'm a little bit upset by that. I didn't know I was supposed to get 8 items in here. I truly had no idea. Ew. Oh, whoops. Okay, maybe not all of them are supposed to come in the same same box. Maybe you're supposed to get, maybe the variety. Maybe there's variety, right? I was about to get so mad. I was like, I'm being conned, being ripped off. Are you kidding me? But no, I do think it is only supposed to come with 6 items. I'm about to say, I'm gonna get my scrub and my nail varnish. So I'm assuming those are just different, maybe like varieties of things you could get. So not every box is the exact same. And on the website, it says you're supposed to get a minimum of 6 items. So I got the minimum. I did definitely get the minimum. I got the minimum of, you know, 4 squeezy tubes of product, 1 singular sheet mask, and then, you know, a lip liner. So I did indeed get the minimum. That is everything for the Look Fantastic box and my Glossy box. I am kind of wondering maybe if the conspiracy is true that these boxes are basically the same exact thing. Don't know what that was. Well, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you think there's a conspiracy going on here? Do you think they're basically the same box? Do you have any other subscription box conspiracies? Because I could definitely get into that on this channel. I think that would be very fun. We could like do some deep dive investigations. Or you could just tell me what your favorite box is down below in the comments, or whatever you guys would like to do. I love reading and responding to your comments. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!